In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to nest a table inside another table. This is a neat OneNote trick for anyone who wants a cleaner, more organized page without juggling multiple separate tables. While OneNote doesn't officially support nested tables with a dedicated button, you can create the same effect with a simple workflow that's reliable and quick. Start by creating your main table. Set it up the way you normally would with the number of rows and columns you need for the overall structure of your notes. Think of this as your container. This outer table gives you the big picture layout, sections, categories, or time blocks, whatever fits your use case. Next, click inside the exact cell where you want a more detailed layout. Make sure your cursor is placed in that cell, not on the table border. This matters because OneNote treats everything inside that cell like regular content, text, images, and yes, another table. Now insert a new table right there inside the cell by going to Insert, then Table, and selecting the size you want. As soon as you do, OneNote places that new table inside the cell, creating the appearance of a nested table. That inner table can hold its own headers, small checklists, color-coded notes, or any mini layout you need, while still living neatly within the main structure. What you've just created is a visual nesting. It isn't a true nested table feature under the hood, but for everyday organization, it works beautifully. The outer table keeps your top-level categories aligned, and the inner table lets you break down complex information without cluttering your page. A few practical tips help this look polished. Keep the inner table narrower than the cell so it doesn't feel cramped. Aim for simple, consistent column counts across similar inner tables so your page looks uniform. Light shading or subtle borders can help distinguish levels of information, and concise headers make scanning much faster. If you plan to print or export, preview the page to confirm the tables appear as expected and nothing wraps awkwardly. Remember that the inner table behaves like any content inside that cell. If you move or resize the main table, the inner one moves with it. If anything shifts out of place while editing, a quick undo usually restores the layout. That's all there is to it. Build your main table, click into the target cell, and insert a new table. With this simple technique, you can organize complex data, create flexible layouts, and add color coding right where you need it, without leaving your current page or breaking your flow.